blessings. Coming to you live from gorgeous Prince George's is one half of the famous rap duo Kid and Spray. And today we got... This is going to be a rough show. This is going to be rough. I've never had two unprepared, not ready, don't like fragrances, do like fragrances, people come on the show in my life. I'm thankful for you, Junior, to come through, because this would be a struggle if I had to handle these two on my own.
Because come through right when it's needed.
Okay, so
keep on your toes.
On my immediate right, because people that have seen the show, unlike these two, are familiar with Nigel, so he doesn't need to explain himself again. But on my immediate right, we have Keshia. So Keshia, I remember I've met you 3 times. And the first time was at an event at, I believe it was Blake High School. And I asked her where she, there was a speaker up, and he was like asking people questions, and they asked her they asked the crowd, was anybody from out of town, and she was like, yeah, and so they was like, where are you from? And she said Silver Spring. So that is my introduction.
Okay.
That's my introduction.
Blake is in Silver Spring, so that's what he's trying to say. Yes, no. We did not meet at Blake. That was high school. But yeah.
So sassy. How did we meet? Because I felt like it was. It had to be this year. I think it was Michelle's birthday party.
It was. That's exactly what I was going to say.
That story sounds so believable coming from him. So I was questioning.
I was like, really? I was like, really? Yeah.
We met at Michelle. We're not going to talk about her and her non-fragrance friend. So if pheromones were enough, that should be her new name.
She literally said that that's what her perfume is.
Gross. So
in the wild,
I met Keshia, and I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, I know what it was. We were talking about you liking to go to Carnival and dance, and that's when I remember we had like
about Caribbean culture.
A nice chat. Tamara,
I'm here. I can't wait to hear this because her energy is different.
Yeah, it's almost creepy. So I honestly don't remember the first time I met you. I don't. It had to be a happy hour or something.
Definitely. In like the late 2000s.
Yeah, it had to be like 2007 or 8, somewhere back then.
Yep.
And I remember you always used to have these parties. Like pool parties and stuff like that. That's back when I used to get invited. I don't get invited anymore. But
I have so many questions.
I like to have parties.
Man,
but it's died down though. But I'll do it for my birthday.
Guys get invited.
Hold on, died down what?
It's just I don't know. Older, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's not the point of this.
I'm not gonna ask you how old you are. So
day over 25.
Forever young.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with Nigel. What fragrance did you bring for us today?
First of all, we've already established that I don't like enunciating stuff, so I'll let you can announce because you already said it right the first time when I brought it in here.
Oh, you know what? I done jumped ahead and just realized that we missed something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tamara's introduction.
Yeah.
All right, we good. We
Tamara's
good.
introduction.
I think.
Go ahead.
I'm just supposed to say how I met you.
Introduce yourself to the podcast.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm
there you go.
Tamara.
There you go.
I am from Alexandria, Virginia.
Tamara, not Tamara.
Yeah, not Tamara. It's not. Yeah, not Tamara. It's Tamara. You're
not-
making me really nervous right now.
She's confused about her own name.
I'm sorry. My sorry. That was my fault.
It's not Tamara. It's Tamara, like Panera Bread. from Alexandria.
I don't know how she drew that conclusion.
But we're already here.
No, Tamara, Panera. It helps people at my job pronounce my name correctly.
What job? We'll come back to that. But
Yeah.
keep going, because I'm going to ask these questions later.
Okay. I mean, I work. It's not my passion. I just do it because I like to do things outside of work. I love my Peloton bike. I love Orange Theory. I love my friends and family. Bam. That's
So
me
how
in a
did
nutshell.
so I know Kareem told us his story how he met you, but
Yeah.
do you have a different reenaction of how y'all met? If you can recall.
Not really. I was like, I think because I've known him for so long, but I do think it was like late 2000s, maybe like 2007, maybe even 6, through his cousin.
Johnny?
And we would just do like happy hours all the time. We'd just be like out in these DC streets.
Yes, you all would
in
be.
the streets.
In the
Yes,
streets.
yes, you
But like
all
during
were.
like 5, 6 o'clock streets.
I mean, streets
We
are
would
call
be-
it any time of day.
Now, we would be home by like 10 because usually that was when our attire did not fit into like the other women's attires. Like we had like work outfits on and girls were coming like coochie mamas. So
No one believes this story whatsoever.
It's
but,
so
but you know what?
true.
We didn't hear from Keshia as opposed to about herself. We kind of jumped over that to go into Tamara. But tell us about yourself.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Keshia. I am originally from Montgomery County, Maryland, Silver Spring.
Who knew?
Yes, I did go to Blake High School, so he was correct there. And then left
Can I ask
the
a
area.
question? How did you know? Did you just guess like, oh, she's from Silver Spring? That's
I think
the
I
only high
told him.
school?
I think I told him.
Or when you're coming on a show, you prepare yourself and you learn about your guests. I don't know. Let me know, Nigel. Let
Were
me
you
know.
stalking her on Instagram?
let me
She
know.
doesn't. I didn't even know she went to
On
Blake High
Facebook.
School.
I have it on
So first-
Facebook, I
okay,
think.
so-
No, so look, I actually sent her an Instagram request and she never accepted it. So I'm glad we're addressing that
Damn.
right
But I'm
now.
friends with you on,
I'm
on
gonna.
Facebook. I didn't realize you
sound
requested
like
me on.
Facebook is one.
Doesn't sound like you're friends with him.
Thank you,
on
thank you,
Instagram.
Well, what's your
Thank you.
Instagram name? Maybe I don't know what your Instagram.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just dump into these fragrances now because Keshia missed her opportunity. Go ahead, Nigel. You brought Lattafa.
Yes. So today, I knew we were doing the podcast today. So,
Okay.
I said, I have stuff at the house already, but
Yeah.
let me just go to a store
Okay.
and just go smell some
Yep.
different fragrances. I don't know what I was going to buy.
Okay.
I walked in, so I smelled about 2 other fragrances, and then I got to this one.
Okay.
And then I was like, it started giving me the vibes of me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain, if you have got the chance to watch both of y'all previous ones,
Yeah.
y'all would know my type of energy.
I was
when
gonna
bring it.
say, what's the vibe of Nigel?
I need you to go back and watch it.
DT. It's DT. Demon time.
Oh, I don't even. Okay. All right.
Say less. But I smelled this and I was like, okay, this one will work. And then while I was there, I got like 2 other fragrances free.
Oh.
But it's
You have to tell me this place you went to.
It's in Maryland and you don't hang out here.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
yeah, you would have to go further. You got to come across 2 bridges probably for you.
Oh, God.
So I got it from it's a store in Rundle Mills.
Rundle Mills. That's really
by me.
far.
That's close to me. It's not that
Okay,
bad.
maybe.
Man, you're just in Alexandria. Let's not act like it don't take about 45 minutes and no traffic to
That's
get
a
there.
long time.
Okay, well,
You spend more time doing Orange Theory and Peloton, so.
I do. But that at least helps my heart. This is just going to give me heartburn.
But this would
heartburn.
This
Hold
would
on.
this
How
would
did-
Heartburn, anxiety, maybe not heartburn.
No. How
anxiety.
How does smelling your fragrance give you heartburn?
No, not smelling your fragrance. Driving to then buy a
Okay, so
fragrance.
how does driving?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna go with.
Not heartburn. I just said heart because I said like
Road
whatever.
rage.
Yeah, anxiety.
Okay.
I get upset in the car, so I like to order stuff online.
You know how you could just relax? You could just put on the Can We Be Fragrant show and
I could.
just listen and
I did that on the car ride here.
take your worries away.
I know
Yeah.
you started talking about because you talked about
Yeah.
Maria. I was like, hold on, Maria was on the one I was on. I said,
Yep.
oh, so you didn't hear me on there? And you was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, who are you?
Exactly. Once again.
I think it was more like I might have just got. I mean, I knew you were on there, but she was
How did
mainly
you know?
talking.
How did you know?
It was more like the
How did you
intro.
know? Because you opened the door and you didn't even know who I was.
You looked familiar.
Oh,
Ma'am, you said you listened to it, so you clearly didn't look.
Y'all are apparently in the same fragrant streets. But anyway, let's.
All right, so when they first opened it,
Yeah.
I liked the appearance. Because one thing I do is like most Arabic or ones they have good presentation, regardless of it. So we're gonna open it up real quick. So first thing,
That's very nice.
it's a good
Beautiful.
presentation. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I was like, okay, well, presentation might be nice, but it might still smell like ass. You know what I'm saying? Just because it looks good, it can be ass.
Yeah.
So then
I was going to say something real smart, but
No,
I'm going to let
go
you
ahead.
keep going.
No, I allow you to interject because I'm interjecting you.
Is this a PG-13 kind of
No,
show?
no.
Oh, I was just like, we don't want to. Forget it. Never mind.
Yes, just go ahead.
I already know where your mind is. I know exactly where her mind went to.
Go ahead.
This is the condom wrapper color. That's what that is.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh, I just wanted to see you.
I did.
It's like really pretty. I just didn't know where you
It's
put it, and I just wanted to
it's
see.
nice.
So
A nice
there's
appearance.
that.
It looks like a Magnum
So this
wrapper.
is-
That's what I said.
So this is Arabic.
What?
This one.
A Magnum wrapper.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I was going to go to like the ass comment, like
Whew, okay.
smelling ass, but
You know what? Let's focus here because
I'm gonna go ahead and spray this because I don't know where that came
Yeah.
from.
well, you said you didn't know if it would smell like ass.
No, I didn't know
Like,
if it was. Yeah, I didn't know if it was
like
gonna smell like
how-
ass. How do
Gotcha. Yeah, that's where I was going, but I was like, that's inappropriate.
not for the
that's what
podcast.
you are. Yeah.
Unless y'all smell it.
Okay.
By the way, I'm 2-0 on the podcast. Well, 2-1.
Okay. It smells good. It's like light, not too like.
Subtle
Yeah.
but sweet.
Yeah. I don't really like heavy. This is
Link-
men's is colognes, women's perfume.
Menses.
Men's stuff.
A man's cologne.
A man's cologne, a woman's
Would you
perfume.
want your significant other wearing that?
Yeah, it smells good.
Okay.
It's like,
I like
it's like
it.
light.
Yeah.
It's not like too in your face. It's not musky.
Sir, I told you I come through with the winners.
You like it?
He
You
might
don't
not like it.
I actually like it.
I can't wait to smell
It
yours.
kind of has a
Hated
little bit
it.
of a,
Hey,
maybe
look, no, because we go back and forth.
it's
Here,
a
let me-
mild scent.
It's
Go
not.
ahead.
As he puts it on himself, he doesn't like it. I saw him rub it on.
No. So
It's mild. I like it.
That's not bad, Nigel.
Kind of has like a woodsy kind
yes,
of like
it's a wood,
touch.
it's an
or
amber. So
something. Okay.
this one's based off like an amber scent.
Would you want your
Yeah, I'm
significant other wearing that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
So-
It's an understated kind of smell.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want like I've said before on the podcast. If y'all watched, I'm gonna keep going back on y'all.
It's okay.
That it's I don't like overpowering smells, but I like something
Yeah,
that lingers and
I
something
agree.
that makes you remember that person.
I feel like this.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be strong and linger. Not strong like it'll fill up the room, but there's no way you couldn't smell that sitting beside somebody. It's not a
Right.
skin scent.
Yeah,
then-
I was gonna say you don't have that on now. It's like
No, I
okay.
don't have
Brand
that on
new.
now. No,
Got
so
it.
I didn't want to wear something that I wanted y'all to smell for the first time.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, because you came in here like, you want to spray? Like, no.
Yeah, we.
I thought we were sharing.
Yeah, on camera. So I like that, Nigel. That's not bad at all.
I'm just saying, I come through and went.
Do you think that this is like out of all the ones he's bought, is this your favorite?
We have a lot of the same ones.
I
still, too,
I think this is the best one that you
Yeah.
brought on so far. Not to diminish the other ones, but I think this one is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I think this one. I think this will last a long time.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Which
no,
one? Which one?
The first one you brought on,
you talking about the color,
Al Harmain Amber Gold Amber Edition.
Yes.
Al Harmain.
This is in that same fragrance palette.
Ah, okay.
That one is good, but I hate it for different reasons. But
Yeah,
but those are both very good smells.
Yes.
Okay. I think you got a. I think I got a profile on you now.
I mean,
I think I know what you like.
I'm only this is 4th episode in.
Yeah, you're
for
doing
me.
good though.
Hey, look, don't worry. When I get to episode
I think
like
he's
15,
a tough
20,
critic.
I think I got a fragrance I'm gonna get you. I think I got something.
Oh, you got a
Okay.
gift coming your way. Watch out now.
So
I got something.
before we transition to you,
Okay.
so literally into the store today, I was actually looking at this one in the store today. and I
Oh,
was
that's why you got excited. Like, what?
Yeah, because I was like, I smelled it today, and
Yeah.
I was in love with
I
this.
can't wait. Is it very different than what you just?
It is different, but it's still amazing.
Okay. I can't wait. I'm gonna see which one I like better.
He's gonna be last because y'all are next.
Okay.
This is a popular one too.
It is. I've seen people with it, but it's
Yeah.
just like for
No,
me. I finally was like, okay, I'm a get it with. I almost bought it.
Let's hear what Keshia has to say.
Yes, 'cause-
I'm very curious as to this see-through tonic water she's brought through today for us.
The elixir.
Not as impressive a bottle as
It's a
others,
simple
but-
bottle.
right. So
Simple is sometimes the best way to go.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Okay.
actually, I did buy Jo Malone London, which
Mm-hmm.
is a English brand, women-owned, and now
Oh,
Estee
that's
Lauder
cool.
owns it. And the scent I have is Peony and Blush Suede.
Okay,
Cologne?
Peony and blush.
Yes.
Okay.
So I picked this because I'm First of all, I found out about it because of my mom. My parents are very big on fragrances.
Oh, wow.
And that's like a go-to every holiday.
I'm asking you, where your parents from natively, or is it just? 'Cause
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can explain that. My mom is originally from Trinidad and Tobago, and my dad is from British Guyana in South America.
Wow, you
Look
got
at that.
a melting pot of stuff.
A whole lot going on. Actually, I think we might have somebody coming by later that's from Guyana.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wonder if he's my relative or she.
We might. They might, because we were talking about pepper pot and
That's
some
so
other
I get
things.
to eat that only like 2 times a year, and
Can
I'm
you
always
make it?
excited.
And cook up
I
rice.
do not make. I eat that.
Look
pretty
at that!
often.
Look at that!
Yes,
Who
that's-
knows? Who knows this stuff? Who knows this stuff?
here.
Who knows this stuff?
Hey, you know what that's called, right?
What?
Preparation.
Preparation.
All right.
Hold on, but why do you only get it 2 times a year?
It's a special dish
It's a
that
special
you make
dish.
usually around like either Christmas and
Okay.
New Year's.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, people sometimes will eat it year round, but it's like heavy, like red meat. So.
And it takes a while to make? Is that why it's just a special dish you only have during the
not
holidays?
terribly long.
What's it made from?
Yeah, it's a bunch of different kind of meats together, and then it's like a like mixture called Qaa'ed that you can buy from the West Indian market, and it's kind of like a stewed like beef. Then you eat it with bread, like Guyanese bread,
Okay.
and you rip the bread off. You eat it, of course, and that's like
Eat
a
your
breakfast
hands
dish. We do eat a lot with our hands, so there's that.
It's amazing. Shoot, that's the best way to
So,
eat.
But it's
so
good.
how did you discover this fragrance?
Yes. So back to the fragrance. So as I said, my mom is very big on fragrances. My dad is big on fragrances, and so my mom found out about it a couple years ago, and she just kept screaming like, "Joe Malone! Oh my God, Joe Malone!" And I'm like, she watches QVC, so I'm like, oh, that's for old people.
That's my grandmother.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm like, nah, I'm not interested. So then. This year, I actually was in New York. I was seeing like the MJ play, and we happened to stop in
I heard
Macy's.
it's really good.
It was really good. And it was like a sale that was actually going on in Macy's, which is like, a couple times a year.
Okay.
And I just remember every time I'd walk by this fragrance, it was kind of pricey. And so the fact that it had a sale, I was like, oh, I got to see like what they're actually offering. Because I've tried it a couple times, and they have so much of a selection, like in terms of anything you're interested in. It could be, if it's a fragrance, they have multiple fragrance scents. If it's like something more like earthy, they have those. They have fruit, which I despise, smelling like
The
fruit.
citrus, yeah.
Yeah, they have, but there's something for everybody. Cucumber, everything. So I'm drawn to florals.
Oh, okay.
because,
Respect.
I like gardens. That's my happy place.
You have a garden?
There's a specific garden that I go to think.
Okay.
In
okay,
Maryland.
Okay. Okay.
In Mo County, hey.
They're not privy to that part of the conversation. They're not privy to
We
that
have
part of
our
the
gardens
conversation.
over there. Yes, and we think with benches there nearby. So, yes, Brookside Gardens. That's it, by the way, if you ever want to go there.
You shouldn't tell people. You might come and ruin your peace.
It's my
That's
space.
true.
Yeah. But no, there's room for everybody. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to like sharing with everybody. But I am actually a person that does stop and smell the flowers. And so I really do that. Sometimes
So what's your
it's-
favorite flower to smell?
My favorite floral smell is actually roses.
Roses. I'm telling you.
Roses have.
I should have brought my rose fragrance. I
Yeah.
knew it. I knew I should have
I
brought
love
it.
What color,
roses.
which color rose is your favorite one? Because different ones have different.
I like red, honestly. Red roses are good just as long as it's not too strong. But I'm also drawn to magnolia. So it's very big in South Carolina, the magnolia flower. And I remember going into a garden there, and it was like scented with like magnolia.
When you said
scents.
magnolia, I thought Louisiana.
I was going to say Magnolia is pretty
Oh, is
famous
it big
in New
down there?
Orleans.
Oh, okay. I remember I didn't realize
What
that.
a Magnolia project.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, I don't know about those, but
What?
Isn't there
knew it sounded familiar.
isn't there Magnolia in this?
In this?
Yes.
No, this one's Peony, Blush, and Suede.
Those are just the 3 ingredients. That's it.
There's more, but
Yeah, I
sure
feel
it
like
has more.
it had some.
She could have probably prepped and figure that out. But
No, it doesn't
I
say
mean, you're not
anything
one to talk,
else.
so
I know.
preparation
I'm
is not.
talking like a lot of smack.
Look, the heat is off of me at this point. That's what she thinks.
It's not saying anything, but yeah.
Spray it. Let's smell it. And someone brought this fragrance on the show.
The
before.
same one?
Yeah.
So it's a
I wasn't-
popular one.
I wasn't here for that one, so we're gonna see if it passed
So
my palate.
can I ask you the price Because I like knowing those
she's
things.
very big on price. She was when she
Price
walked in the
points.
door. She was like, "Hey guys, I own some Byredo, and I paid a lot. It's
Look.
very expensive."
Yeah, so this one can go for around $150, and depending on
that's
which
not
one
bad.
it is, it's up to like
That's not
200
bad.
and something.
That's not bad.
No.
Says
the
the Peloton princess. Yes.
Yeah, no, the one that I really like, but I was like, this is more like my go-to. This is more like me. That other one was gifted to me, but that bottle was like close to $400.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you
crazy.
this.
That's a lot.
The price points. I'm kind of pissed right now because today. My price points that I paid for this versus when I went to go and look online when I tried to learn to pronunciate this thing.
Yeah,
Completely the variation.
Oh, absolutely.
Way
I
off.
can
more
already tell you.
expensive online or
No,
is that-
No, it's cheaper online.
No,
It's always
when I
cheaper
tell you
online.
cheaper, it's $100 cheaper.
Yes.
Online.
But was it real?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the exact same completely.
Hey. You want to
Sorry,
go? You
I
wanna keep it in rotation?
No,
I
look
know.
here.
So obviously you're a fan. Obviously you're.
I was trying to. I was like, okay, this smells good. It's not like I don't.
It's
That
light.
would take me some time to get used to. I don't know if I would like smell it and be like, I'm buying that.
So do you like it or not?
I like it.
You
I don't
like
love
it. You just don't know that it would match for you.
Correct.
Okay, that's
Correct.
fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
but I like the price point.
Oh, how much would you be willing to spend on a fragrance?
I mean, mine was $80.
Not the
That's
point.
the point.
Not the point. Let's say you love this fragrance here, and it costs $200. Would you pay $200 for that? I feel like you were going to say no because you know you paid $80 for it.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, because I know. I mean, I
know
like
how
it.
that. I know how that mind of yours
Yeah.
works. I know how it works. But let's say this fragrance. I would say that you love this,
Yeah.
but you haven't smelled it. Would you pay $200 for it? If I said you would love it,
So here's the thing. I probably would buy like the travel.
Oh, you
kind
would
of
buy a
like
smaller
like the
size.
roller ball. That's
Okay.
what I do with the Barati one, or however you pronounce it.
Byredo,
Byredo. Yeah. That's probably why I also didn't bring it because I didn't even know how to pronounce it.
and you don't want to waste those sprays.
That is a good point too.
Look, exactly.
No, but it's
Hey,
not.
hey,
It's
hey.
not me. See, we
you don't
all
mind
hold
keeping it in
it.
rotation?
So that's a positive.
I was trying to. I was gonna give
That's
my
a good
take,
reaction,
You know, me,
I think.
You know,
I don't even want to know how long y'all hold blunts. Let me just go ahead and pass that on this way.
So for me, the initial smell was I was not a lover of the. Initial
Yeah.
This is very nice.
No.
Thank you.
No. The initial smell because
It's light, but I like it.
It was heavy when I first smelled it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to let it linger, and the more it settled, it made me enjoy and appreciate. it.
Yeah.
It's one of those smells that I'm like, I would not buy someone I'm with that 'cause I don't like that smell.
Okay.
Oh.
But if this was in passing, I'd be like, I'm curious to know more. But
Like you would catch that.
yeah, I
whiff
would
of it.
catch it instantly.
Okay.
I just don't want it up close, up under my nose, because it felt like it was burning in my nose.
Gotcha.
I think there's some fruit in there.
There's
like
fruit,
like
there's
some
I didn't
orange,
see
some
any-
mandarin or something.
There's something. in there.
There's some fruit in there.
There's something. Yeah,
It says a bunch of different alcohol. It says citral. So
Citra is
maybe-
what? Okay, and
What does that mean?
Hey.
citrus. Where does citrus come from?
Hey.
It cannot
that could be it.
It can't be fruity.
It can't be that simple. It just can't be.
No.
I mean, because the orange is citrus, lime is citrus. I mean,
So your parents were into fragrances. That's what got you into it.
Yes.
What got them into it? Do you know, or is it was just a thing?
I don't know, honestly. With them, it's like I think you look good, you smell good. Those are like really big things. They're big on
Yes.
presentation
I
and
respect
first
it.
impressions.
Yeah.
So smelling is a big part of that.
okay, so if we had to go on first impressions of preparation for y'all, what would y'all rate yourselves? Oh yeah, y'all walked into that.
Hold on. Being prepared?
That's preparation, isn't it?
No. So basically, I think he's saying like if your first time, your representation of Tamara and Keshia meeting Nigel for the first time, being prepared here as a
this
part
thing?
of that. Do you think you?
I'd give myself a 5.
I think that's
You think I'm
generous.
being
I think that's
generous?
generous.
Very generous.
kidding?
That's a
Man,
generous.
I listened to the show.
You can't
half
watch
of the show.
Okay, watch and listen is two different things.
Two different things.
Two
Why do
different
I have to watch?
Because it's a podcast, a video that you're going to be
Yeah.
on being seen.
Yeah.
So it's key for you to watch how it's
Well,
going to be
I've
looked.
done podcasts before, but for me, it's more just like you're talking to your friends, right, about something.
I'm gonna give you this analogy because you're saying
Because I don't even, like, look at
when
the
you say
camera.
you've done something before, doesn't mean you've done this before.
Correct.
So when you say that,
Yeah.
it's not doesn't mean the same thing.
I meant just more like talking, right? Like talking in general. But yeah, this is a subject that is new for me. So maybe I could have been a little bit more prepared.
So
but
let's
I don't even know how one prepares for it. Besides, I guess watching
let's
lots of podcasts.
let me
not
ask you this.
I'll shut
Yeah.
up.
what got you into fragrances?
Yes.
Because I feel like I like to smell good.
Okay. Have you always been into them? Like I don't mean like
I think
heavy
since,
where you
like-
have like 1,000, but
No.
like since you were like a teenager.
Yeah, like
kid or
high school.
whatever?
Like I used to work at Gap, and so I feel like that was like the kind of scents that I would do. Is like they had like just like little cheap scents, and I would buy those.
Okay.
I think it was Heaven was like the one I really really liked.
So we got Gap and Old Navy here.
I was that
Oh,
Navy.
yeah?
I was the little stepchild of them.
Okay, yeah,
I had so many
remember.
Old Navy
I
stores.
remember when Old Navy came out. So
I
yeah,
worked there for a year and a half, and I had a blast.
yeah. No, I worked for Gap for
I got
like
fired,
8-9
too.
years. You got fired?
Ooh, there's a story
We
behind
can
that.
Talk about that,
In
yeah,
fact-
later.
Yeah,
No,
later.
Yes.
I was like a model, like Gap employee.
I'm sorry.
I was
You know what? I could totally see that
I
about
was
you. though.
gapped out from like I wanted when I graduated college. I actually wanted to work for Gap corporate in San Francisco.
You loved them that much.
Love them that much, and I'm not even from. I don't know anybody in San
I was about to
Francisco.
ask. I'm
They
like-
did not take me, but that's another story.
Hey, they're lost.
Right? It's like
Agreed.
whatever.
You'd have totally transformed them. They could have possibly been a new Tom Ford.
Right, and now look where they're at. Yeah.
So
but-
anyway, you were working for Gap and you had been into fragrances.
yeah, so like I always just spray stuff, but I've never really been into like Bath and Body Works, all those lotions and stuff. I just don't feel like they're as good to moisturize as like a Lubriderm or Vaseline's intensive care. So I've
you
never
weren't-
been into those kind of
So you
fragrances.
weren't one of them girls that like the Victoria's Secret stuff. And they
No,
were-
no,
That's
not at
horrible.
all. Yeah.
That's horrible on your skin, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, I figure because they have a lot of,
It's so many
alcohol
chemicals
in
in
it.
that stuff.
Have you ever
Yeah.
realized when I learned at an early age, because I have two older sisters, obviously, he knows both of them. I took one of their products, rubbed it on my face.
Your face?
I did not know. I
Well,
was
there's
like 15,
skincare
16.
lotion, so you
But
should
I
Probably
didn't
not
know
back
it-
in those
but a lot of
did
no
skincare lotion. Before.
hot, a lot of those fragrances, lotions that they have are terrible for your face, and my skin never breaks out.
But they're not intended for your face.
I did not know
Okay,
this,
gotcha.
but still,
Yeah.
regardless, you just want something that smells good. You think it smells good.
Yeah.
Just rubbing your face.
Yeah.
And if you are someone that has really bad skin or reacts to anything,
Yeah.
you about to have a nightmare in your hands.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, you can't just put anything in your skin. I learned early in life, at like 15.
Yeah.
Don't put random shit on your face.
You have older siblings. Did they wear stuff? Like what got you? You just
I think I just wanted, like my mom, I think growing up, like she would wear, what is it? Calvin Klein's Obsession.
oh okay yeah
Yes,
yeah
that's
yeah.
Love,
good. That
and I
is
would
good.
love, like I would rock Obsession to this day. Like I think it smells really good.
Okay.
Sometimes the oldie but goodies work.
Yeah,
CK1 was
it's like
my
an old lady
CK1
perfume,
is classic.
but
Yes.
yeah. But no, I just wanted to smell good, and so Dolce and Gabbana I got into. I feel like someone had this, and I was like, "Ooh, what do you have on?" And they were like light blue, and so I remember I probably been buying this since like I was like 20, so it's probably been.
Oh, so
You've had that bottle that long, or you've had multiple
No, I've been
bottles?
wearing it. I buy this. This probably lasts me like, because I have other perfumes, so this bottle will last me at least like over a year.
Oh,
So
okay.
Even
So
more.
when you spray that, how many times do you spray?
A lot.
I don't know what's a lot.
At least like 5.
That's not a lot.
No?
I don't think that's a
Because
lot.
I don't think you're supposed. They said like
No,
if
you're
it's
not
a
supposed-
good perfume, you should only really have to like spray once.
It
And I
depend-
spray
it
on
de-
me,
it
not
depends
like
on the
in the
strength.
air and then walk in.
You
It
put it
depends
in
on
your
the
skin
strength
or your
of it.
clothes.
On my clothes.
Oh, I
Yeah,
put it on
But
myself.
that's
but when
your
I
hot
have like
spot,
the
so you-
roller ball, I do this.
So you put
and then I do.
you put the heavy oils on you, but the
Yes.
perfume ones,
Yeah, like this. If it has a spray, I'll just spray it like on my clothes. But if
Okay.
it's like a roller ball, then I will roll it and then like that.
What's the difference?
Well, the roller ball you can't spray on your clothes.
No, I get that, but
No,
like
'cause it
why?
stains
But why buy a roller ball and this? It's
Oh,
kinda what
because
I'm
the
asking.
roller ball is more expensive. Like the bottle, like if I was trying to buy that, the roller bottle itself is like $80. The bottle is $400. So I was being economical.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
This lovely bottle is about like $80 to $100.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it because it's light. It's called light blue. It's like a floral scent. I guess we have like that like in common. I do not think there's any citrus in this at all.
There's totally citrus in there.
There is not. Have you smelt it?
We're about to.
All right, fine.
No, we waiting because you wanted
All
to
right,
smell it
fine,
earlier.
fine.
Know that-
So while you spraying this,
yeah.
the crazy thing, I have the male version of this. And
Does
I was,
it smell
I do.
different?
I haven't smelled it yet.
I have the male.
and I was
version.
going to bring it today, but I was like, nah.
Oh no, wait.
And I mean, when you brought that up, I was like, I'm so glad I did not bring this.
I'm curious, but you've smelt the man version. Does it?
Yes,
I'm
I
curious.
own the man version. I've never
Well, you'll
smelled this.
tell me if this smells like that.
It should not smell the same.
All right, just give it a whit. Like let's
How
let
many?
it air
How many
out.
bottles do you own?
Of perfume total?
Yeah.
I think I'm up to like around 8 right now.
Okay. And which one is your favorite?
I do
Before
like
I
this
even- no, I
one.
like this, I'm sorry.
There's a Giorgio Armani called My Way that I also really like.
I am familiar with that. Okay.
I was between that and this, honestly, today, but you told me I can't.
that's
bring
pretty
one.
strong.
So I didn't bring it,
I
but I like them both.
You can smell it. I don't think it's citrusy.
no, it is. If I had to say my terminology, it speaks to trouble.
Trouble for you or for them?
Combination. it's the. I'm gonna find this wherever this is at. I'm going to learn to. Figure
Okay.
Out what's at.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna
find it.
find
Find it. Passing it.
No, I smelled it as soon as you sprayed it out. Normally for me, I don't like heavy scents and smell.
Yeah.
I saw subtle smells.
There's
but that
fruit.
one's-
There's fruit in this.
There's not fruit.
No, there is fruit in there, but I don't know why it
I don't
smells good.
citrusy at all. I think it's very floral.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think
a
the
fresh
man version is better, but
Yeah.
I like that though.
It's a light, fresh smell.
yeah,
Eau de
fresh.
toilette.
Oh wow, everybody.
Yeah. No, yeah, this is like my go-to. But like I have like such like a different range. Like I have this. I will like Britney Spears. People make fun of me. Like Britney Spears, Curious.
Never smelled it.
It's so good. I should have bought that because like I was rocking that like in high school. And then that Birada thing.
How many do you own?
Maybe like 8. Marc Jacobs has a really good one too.
Yes, they
Marc
do.
Jacobs.
Which one?
I think I have,
He has a couple.
I have
It might have
3
been
Marc Jacobs.
Daisy.
That's one of my favorites.
I'm gonna
also.
share this with you, Keshia. But
pilot?
this is light blue. What's the first ingredient that you see?
Okay. Sicilian lemon.
Yes,
Just
there is something.
just curious.
So,
you know.
It doesn't even smell like citrus to me.
It really does. It has
But like when it's
something to
on
it.
me, I think it takes the citrus away.
That goes with your pheromones and how
Yeah.
it goes against your body chemistry. So
Does that mean that I have citrus in my pheromones and then when I'm spraying
it might
bounces?
your pheromones might cancel out that citrus smell.
Yeah.
And it just the other stuff might just come out for everything. Okay, wow, man. Okay,
So
you just
I'm gonna
smell
tell you a
great.
funny thing about this one. So when I seen her on Wednesday, she was like, "I have a sample on. Smell me." What? I was like, this is weird, but okay, all right. But how many bottles did you say you own?
Probably about like the same. Maybe like no more than 10,
Okay.
but more than 5.
And which one is your favorite?
I don't know if I have. I really like the Byredo things that I have, but like I don't know. My friend bought me like a pack last year. It was like a 3-pack, and I love them all. And I honestly feel bad. I don't know the names of them, but they're all great.
Great. So great. You really love them.
I don't know the
A
names.
friend
of them.
bought them, and you don't know the names of them. Okay, got
No.
it. Got it.
Yeah, no,
I
but they
bet
smell delightful.
When you go home, you're gonna be like, man, what are these things?
I should have. I was supposed to take a picture, but I was rushing.
Don't worry about it. You can get a text like,
No, I'm gonna and then maybe like when you're editing, you can like put it above
No,
my head
we
or
won't.
something.
no.
I don't think it's worth it at this point.
Hold on. You know what? The next time I'm on the show.
I mean,
For the record, Tamara's not coming back.
I know. Nigel, this is like his 4th time. You should like let me.
Nigel's prepared though.
I'm gonna be prepared next time.
Okay.
Yeah. You believe in me.
Hey, we're gonna sign a contract to remember this. We're gonna hold you to these words that you're saying.
Floral
Yeah.
is what you would go for first in a fragrance if you were buying one.
Yes, but then it sounds like it's citrus, so I don't know.
No. I mean, it has other things in it like cedarwood. I'm just trying to figure out like what notes in a
No,
fragrance
yeah.
appeal to you
I like
the
a
most.
light fragrance. Like I hate when you walk in or you're next to somebody. Like I was at Orange Theory and this guy got on the treadmill and I could just smell him. Like
Okay.
it was just too much. Like
First of all, you're sweating. Why would you wear a fragrance?
there's a lot.
No, you'd be
Why do
surprised.
you
Like a lot of people, they actually, I'm in like fragrance groups, and they will talk about that. This is something that they wear to the gym. I wear this to the gym, and I'm always thinking like,
Why?
You're there to kind of sweat, get dirty. Why do you put on a fragrance? But
are
I guess
they?
it's because they're working out and
They want to hide
Their
their
body odor?
and your body
Like,
odor, but also
yeah.
somebody might get a whiff of this and be like, oh, that smells good, and start a conversation.
Nothing
Yeah.
about me sweating.
This is how you think. But
I'm saying I'm gonna tell you what I think because I used to be in the military.
Yeah.
And I have walked for miles sweating, and I've sweating, and at a certain point, I can't even stand my own body odor at that point.
Yeah.
So if I'm on a bike and you're massively sweating, I know that stinks. So if I put a fragrance on, nothing should mix well with me stinking.
No, that's true.
And now this is lingering over to my left and right, and I'm in a closed space.
Maybe these people aren't working out hard.
I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You in a gym. Nothing about going in a gym should smell nice.
Yeah.
You should go into a gym.
Okay, all right. How about this? You work out super hard. Hit the showers.
That's after. That's after.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
after.
talking about before. When
Yes.
I'm on the treadmill, he gets onto the treadmill. I can smell him.
He just got there though.
Right, but I'm like, why do you have this? You should not smell that much. Like, it's subtle. It should be subtle. I feel like all cologne when someone wears it's subtle. Like, maybe all of you, I have something on.
It has to match your personality.
Yeah.
It was too much.
He might be too much.
Ugh, it was annoying. Like, that would be a turn
And
off. Like,
I'm pretty
why
sure.
do you smell so?
And you was never gonna talk to that guy again.
I mean,
was an
we
instant
weren't
turn-off.
friends, but
It doesn't matter, but he stepped in. It was an instant turn off. You didn't have a word with him.
No.
But it was an instant turn off to you.
yeah, it was like, why do you have so much cologne?
That means
It's ridiculous.
you're on a street. No matter how attractive he looked to you,
Yeah.
that turned you off. So now you're on.
Because I didn't even look at him. I was like, because he must have sprayed at least 15 times.
But
That's
you also
strong.
have someone, so you aren't necessarily looking in the market.
I mean, I think just because like you are in a relationship, you can look at someone and acknowledge.
You're
that
like
they're
glowing
cute.
right now. Like okay. So we're gonna change the subject a little bit, and we're gonna get into 1 million. So these are two different
Oh,
ones.
that's what it's. I just saw
yes,
million.
yes.
Where's the one?
It's that,
right above it.
Yeah.
the big one on the label.
This is a number one.
It looks like it's like a 2.
Well, let me just assure you that it's not. It's a 1.
Okay.
This is the eau de toilette, and this is the parfum version.
Well, what is the
Oh, there's
difference?
two, yeah.
The concentration of oil to alcohol.
So this one is less.
Yes,
Yes. The
significantly
lighter, when
less.
it's light like that, yes.
Yeah.
I guess
okay.
mine is.
So the clearer it is,
Not necessarily.
depends on what it is.
Not necessarily. It depends on what it is. But this is probably one of the first 5 fragrances that I bought. I've had this for 15, 16 years, something
Oh
like that.
Wow.
And
How do you still have it?
That's like your favorite.
A
He
lot of
keeps
people.
buying it,
A lot of people. The people watching probably can't see it, but if you hold it to the light, you can see that there's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Why do you have? How do you have so much?
Because I have so many. I have
A lot.
a lot of fragrance bottles.
Okay.
And but this one I would wear all the time, and I remember, it kind of got me in trouble at work.
Oh,
Really?
Do tell.
Yeah, so I'm not somebody that believes in laying where you shit, right? And for lack of better words.
No, that's smart.
And I remember I had been wearing this fragrance consistently wearing it, and somebody that worked on the suite with me was showing a lot of attention.
Do you think it was the cologne, or do you think it was your personality with the cologne?
So I think it's a combination: striking good looks, intelligence, personality, and then
so modest.
and then the cherry on top.
Is that
Right.
Yep, yeah. I knew it wasn't just that. I knew it was all that other stuff.
But some days I wouldn't say anything, and then they would just walk by, and you could just hear like that
You
sniff.
could hear the
The sniff walking by the cubicle, and that's when I would turn around and be like, "Oh, this creep here."
Man.
So
Was it a woman or a man?
Wow. Wow.
Judgment free zone.
it was a woman.
Judgment-free zone.
It was a woman.
Okay. Just want to know.
I'm sure there were
Not
men
that
that were
there's anything wrong with that, but
smelling
so,
as well, walking past
so,
his desk.
Eventually, that ended up being I didn't know this person to becoming super friendly with me
Okay.
to the point where I used to keep gum on my desk,
Yeah.
and they would walk up and be like, "Can I have a piece of gum?" And I'm like, "I don't have any."
Okay.
And anyway, so
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go
Did she start off and like mention the cologne?
yes,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was her opening line.
yes.
Wow.
Can-
Okay, note to men. Wear subtle cologne. It'll
Well, this isn't subtle.
Oh, okay, it's bold.
This one has a kick to it.
Okay. Like your personality. You're spunky.
No, I'm a little more tame than this, but
Really?
yeah. And this is
That's
this
a whole fucking lie. But
this is
okay.
this
Right.
is amped up version of this, and
Okay.
so
Are we gonna be able to smell both?
He's 2.
Great. I just wanted to make
Prepared.
sure.
And so,
Preparation.
But I'm sorry. Another
no,
question.
go
I'm sorry to
ahead, go
interrupt
ahead.
you.
Ask your question.
We were told that we can only bring one. How come you were able to bring 2?
He's the host.
Is that where that's the rule?
Well, it's the
same
same one,
brand.
but the stories have to do with the same.
All right, I'll
thing.
shut up.
I mean, you could have just let me finish, right? and all of this would have came together, right? Whew.
I've been told that
we got a tough critic. We also said 1 cup down here, but look,
I know. And
so-
she was worried about it ending in like 30 minutes. I guess.
She's
We're
just
probably like
been
40,
going
50
on
already.
nonstop right now.
I'm really shy and I like have a hard time.
No one
talking
believes you're- no one
sometimes.
believes you're shy at all.
When have you been shy from the day you walked in the door? I opened the door and
It was a lot.
She
yeah.
was talking your head off about car accidents and everything. But let's get back to fragrances.
Yeah.
So
this girl,
woman,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, grown woman.
Okay.
Anyway, had came in and mentioned my fragrance or whatever, and so she's like sitting in my cubicle being super friendly or whatever. So I'm like, this is odd, whatever. And so there was like a happy hour after work. Reached in the desk, just hit myself again. We go to Ozio's.
Ooh.
oh, back up quick. First of all, you had this in your desk.
Yeah.
This big bottle or a smaller one? Sir, you were asking for trouble. Sir, you put yourself in a position.
This one.
This was after the girl
It doesn't
gave
matter.
him
No,
attention. He was like, "I'm gonna be
A man
prepared."
knows what to put on when we know we're going out to do
Yeah.
something or want a certain type of energy.
And some
we'll-
attention.
yeah,
I
let
can't
me
wait to
just-
smell this. Okay, so you go out to Ozio's after you sprayed a couple of times.
We go to Ozio's. Everybody's drinking.
Okay.
Folks might have hit a cigar or something
The
like that.
grown woman is there too.
Yes,
Okay.
she is there. It's a bunch of people from the floor or
Okay.
whatever. So we're there, and as the night progresses, like certain coworkers are leaving, and I just keep noticing like she's scooting closer to me, finding a way to follow me throughout the room to have a
She's
conversation.
drawn to you.
And so
Yeah.
one of my coworkers was like, "How long are you gonna run from this?" And I'm like,
Is that obvious?
You don't.
Seriously?
Yes.
Look, I learned the hard way.
He was
That's
like,
my
"You
story.
do." I was like, "Bruh, you don't hook up with people you work around
I
with."
agree.
And
Because women can get crazy.
So can men.
Understatement. But I was like, I'm not going there. Whatever. But as it just dwindled, a lot of people left. It was 4 of us, and we're just sitting there, and I'm on the couch. And eventually, the woman decides she doesn't care and just straddles me right there.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
She was that drawn to you.
The
I
Lone
literally
Ranger.
just made this story up
my
just now. No,
God.
this really happened.
Holy moly.
Was she drunk?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Hormones
And look, drunk off of this, yes. So
But like, it's work. You can't
we're
straddle
not
somebody.
at work.
I get it, but you can't
that's
straddle
so
somebody. That is
uncomfortable.
so inappropriate.
To who?
To
That's
vote-
uncomfortable.
to who?
I mean, I don't even know if I would do that to my boyfriend out like at a club right now.
Sure you would.
That's a different time frame, different age group.
Sure you
How
would.
old were you at this point in time?
This got to be. I said I've had this 15 years, so
Yes.
probably about 15 years. ago.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
so
like
15 years ago.
late 20s, early 30s.
This got to be like 2010.
Okay.
2000,
All
So
right.
he's still
something.
in the 20s. at that
Yeah.
point in time, son.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And her aspiration at this point, it don't even matter. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. Maybe
Yeah.
1. Ozio's don't close around like 2, 3. She's there.
Yeah, but straddling?
The-
She
She
could have
just
sat
went for
next
it.
to
Okay,
him. I would have sat next to you.
I
touched your
literally
leg.
had
Think about the
like-
time frame. Think about the time frame. I'm at work with you all day.
Yeah.
So from work, I go to a happy hour. So
Sure.
now I've already had her endorphins are kicking off at work. So off
Sure.
the smell of this. Now I'm adding alcohol to the equation.
Straddling though?
Wait till you get there. You got to. This the build up puts you your ambition.
Clearly, you ain't never straddled nobody in public.
I mean,
you have
it's
look.
like
The right a mixture of liquor and endorphins
and,
work,
and this
and it works.
and the personality and the looks
Okay,
and all
man.
that
Wait,
stuff.
Bingo.
okay, well, you just
Ching,
we're not talking
ching.
about that. So she's already had this liquor. She's going through the whole night, following him around.
Yeah.
At this point, her aspirations, everything. Look, I want this individual right now.
Obviously.
I have to go
Goodness.
to extreme measures because obviously none of other my approaches have worked. So you know what? I'm gonna choose the most aggressive route. I'm gonna straddle him.
That's
'Cause
a
you
good
know-
point.
But
I'ma sit
also,
on him.
I don't think you know what it's like to be prey and hunted by a cougar. Okay, and that's exactly.
Isn't that attractive?
oh.
I thought men like that kind of stuff, though.
if it's the person that you.
It depends.
If it's somebody that
when
you,
does it
you-
happen?
Yeah,
It
Okay.
very matters. when
it like timing, place.
So she was a lot older than you. You didn't.
But you had a
didn't
mature
lead with
scent,
that.
right? So there's that.
Can I can tell a cougar story. 'Cause I have a great.
We'll say this for your show. We'll say this for your because I'm not even.
Can I ask a question? What is a cougar?
You can
is
stop
what?
asking if you can ask and just ask.
All right,
Just
all
let me know.
right.
Go ahead.
Because I will just ask. I don't even know why. Can I ask?
Yeah.
Is a cougar 10 years, 5 years? What is the
10 years of Puma. You're a Puma if it's 10
Whoa,
years.
Puma. Whoa.
If
Then
it's
what's
over
it-
10 years, then you're a cougar.
I have not heard this Puma term.
I've heard
but
Puma. Puma's like a new thing.
If it's
but
like
like,
under
It's very
10
new. 'Cause I've
years.
never heard
Yeah.
this. I'm new
Yeah.
to this.
so it was 10 years? Like she was like 10 years your senior or more than that? She was in her 40s.
7, 8, 9.
So she was a Puma.
Yeah, Puma.
I've been 28 and got hit on by a 45-year-old, and she looked all bit of 25.
See,
Oh, that's great.
I'm just, but it
I'm
depends.
gonna get this brand because we not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you how the story ended.
Oh no,
but-
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
actually
no,
want-
no. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
Don't tell us off camera.
no,
Nah,
I
we
want
wanna
to
know.
know.
We need to hear
because
this.
You
I know, you can't
said
start and then not. So this first
I
one is
already
which one?
know.
This is this
you said
one, the
that she
original.
straddled you,
Okay.
and
Oh,
so
this
with a
is- I
straddle,
already know. This is amazing.
Really?
I
yes,
already know
yes.
I like this scent though because
It-
I've
it
smelled
is-
this
look.
before.
I already. Hey,
So here's the thing.
And this
I
the
don't
anthem.
mind this. I like this one better.
And you're entitled to. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Every
I mean-
scent isn't for everyone.
Yeah, I don't think that this is bad, but like if I had to rank them, I don't know if I would be straddling you off of this or being like stop and talk to you unless I
Guess
liked
what?
you
I wouldn't
already.
want-
but you have your energy level on how you are different than how she was, that lady or that cougar was.
So you think that like I probably
mature
like
scent.
have more energy than she did, or
No, I just think that what gets you off of what makes you how you are attracted. the
Yeah.
scent attraction did not work for you. So remember, she started in the workplace. Professionally, it worked for her. It's like
Yeah.
someone in my workplace
It's super intelligent. I'm turned on.
and unresisting.
Nice body. I'm turned on.
Mm-hmm.
Very good looking. I'm turned on.
are you describing yourself right now?
Who else am I talking about? Who else am I talking about?
I was like, what's going on
Who
here?
am I talking
Oh,
about?
okay. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is the amped up version.
Yes.
So this is called 1 million. This is called 1 million. Oh, one was a du toilette, and then
Eau
one
de
was a.
toilette.
Look at you.
Yeah, now I
Yeah,
major in French. I didn't really.
Okay.
I was about to say, no one believed that for a second.
I know you just do it.
What do I look like? I look like a major in Spanish.
You
don't
look
I?
like you majored in French fries. Yeah.
Can I smell both of them to sample? Let's see. I think I like this one.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of
Why?
course you
Why
do.
do you say of course?
Because this is an amped up better version.
Oh, okay.
And this is also, like I said, this might be 14 something years old.
Does
I think this came
fragrance
out a year
go?
ago.
Does it die
like
down
this
over
one.
time?
It can. It can, depending
Okay.
on
It's still.
what you, how
That's
you use
really
it, how you
strong
prepare
still.
it.
You're like yes.
Yes, it's-
It got me.
This is like a muted version of this, I think. So I like this one.
No, that's the amped up one.
But I still think I like the scent better for
Me
this.
too. I said that. Yeah. Hold on. So can we know what happened that night?
Yeah, yes,
He's
and
gonna
we
tell
need
us
to go
why
back
off
to it.
camera.
Go back, but don't.
Straddled
If you don't feel
you.
comfortable, don't force
fuck
yourself.
that. No,
Okay.
he needs to
well,
talk about this.
you know.
We're already here now.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I'm not gonna let him die off this. This is where I come in and push him.
So
Let's go.
you guys, did the other two people leave, or they're still around you guys?
No, they're right beside us.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so she goes. I'm assuming
Oh
she
my
has
gosh.
pants on and not a dress.
Oh.
She has a dress
She-
on.
She had a skirt on.
Okay,
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
you
Did
didn't-
she have panties on? I hope.
I mean they went to.
Blink if you need help.
So she didn't have
her,
panties on.
her girl straddled straddled my man.
You guys are all
So
coworkers.
it's just 4 of you left in the club then?
Yeah, it's 4 of
that
us
are
left.
working
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So it's 2 on 2.
It's
So,
two
It
like-
on
sounds like
two.
a planned.
Oh,
it
well,
sounds
yeah,
like a
so-
planned attack.
So once she
Yeah.
straddled you,
I mean-
does she immediately start making out with you?
I felt
She smell your
completely
neck?
helpless at that point.
She
I
didn't smell your
mean,
neck?
Okay.
that is an aggressive move. So now she is dominant and has all the power.
What does a cougar do? It pounces on
point.
young meat.
That is a good point. I don't think it has to be young.
Okay.
It just pounces on meat.
Oh,
Okay.
And you were the meat.
okay.
You were the
That
meat.
sounds like you have
Okay.
experience in this.
Okay, so
Yes, cougar. Tell me more. Yes.
Educate us.
no, you guys said 10 years. I'm not.
I mean, hey, a cougar doesn't have a limit. You can be 35.
I thought it was
jumping-
I thought it was
Nah,
age.
a cougar's a cougar.
Right? Do you think a cougar goes? Wait, that gazelle is too young. I'm gonna let it get away. Hell no. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
It's
I'm
young,
on it.
young is nice.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a good night.
It was a rough night, but
okay.
How,
It sounds like it made
where
you
did you end up, sir?
uncomfortable.
No, let's get to, where did you end up?
I eventually ended up at home. Is that the question you asked?
Stop skipping. From that straddling to between. There's something that happened in between. Sir, did you do the deed or not do the deed?
Well, it depends on what you define as the deed.
Was there
Manipulated.
penetration?
Oh my goodness.
So there was some they got to a point where like skin was being sniffed and licked. I'll just say that.
That's what I was asking. Was she smelling
and
you?
so we'll just
leave it at that?
We'll just leave it at
Okay,
that.
That
okay,
sounds
what's
like. Do you spray it on your body though? Because that might be.
I
like
do.
I do spray it on my
That's like
body.
nasty to like try to lick somebody with that.
No, it depends on where you're licking them. You don't spray your genitals.
Well, why not?
I meant alcohol substance on your body.
I'm not-
only man. That's like me.
I'm not spraying. I'm not spraying
Oh.
cologne on my testicles.
No, well, maybe not your
I just
skin,
thought
but
you
you
meant
could
liquid.
in
That's
that air
like
on your
when
clothes,
you-
right? Isn't
I
that
still wouldn't.
you don't spray?
No, so when you
No, I
so
wouldn't.
when you
Parts?
wash and you're washing out your body,
Do
you gotta do certain things, right? Just because you clean yourself with teapot or whatever doesn't mean a man wants to go down there and be like, I taste like you taste like teapot. No, I don't want that. I don't want none of that.
Do you don't spray perfume?
On your clothes, on my clothes, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't spray.
You spray the important areas.
Really?
But not down there.
Oh,
I
Well,
promise
you can still spray in
Your
that
upper
on your
area,
clothes.
but you're not spraying that area down there.
You mean underneath your clothes?
I'm talking about your vaginal area. You're not spraying your vaginal.
No, but you
Okay.
would put lotion on.
Yeah.
The scented
Smelly
lotion. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
No, I don't
Is
put
that
no
the whole
scented
purpose
lotion
of it?
in it.
No, I think people just put it on their bodies to just smell good, like so that they don't have to put perfume on.
oh, I do all the above.
Hey,
I just like
whatever
the smell
rocks
of
your
it.
boat.
Brown chicken, wow, wow. All right.
Keisha's like, I'm gonna smell floral, citrus,
Exactly.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna be a rose all day.
Magnolia Thursday.
I love roses and I want to be treated like a rose.
Keisha's like, I'm gonna smell like pepper pie.
That's not a good scent to What, so the person can eat? Oh, no. It's a fruit! That's what he's implying.
Ding. Are you hungry, Daddy? Are you hungry?
Cause yeah, Bath and Body. Okay, that might actually make sense. I was always wondering, like Bath and Body Works making fragrances that like smell like food, and I'm like, why would anybody want to ever smell like a snickerdoodle?
Oh, sure you do, because they're called gourmand fragrances, and people
Want to smell like-
you would want to smell somebody that smells like a cookie or something like. Burley that was on the show. I know you mentioned you like that episode. So he likes like that warm vanilla scent. So things that smell like cookies,
Interesting.
desserts and stuff like
Really?
that. He likes to smell like stuff like that. There are people that want to smell vanilla, chocolate.
Vanilla, I don't equate to food. Chocolate, I do.
I have coffee fragrances.
Oh.
I got a fragrance that smells like apple pie.
No, I don't even like candles that smell like
Neither
food.
do I.
It makes me hungry, and
peanut
I'm like,
butter.
I mean, I like peanut butter, but like I don't
There's a
want to
peanut
smell
butter
like
fragrance?
it.
Yes, and
A peanut butter fragrance?
You would think. That
I'm trying to
I'm
tell
curious.
you.
I kind of want to smell that now.
you gotta
Just out of
wait.
curiosity.
That means you gotta come back.
You got to come back.
All right.
But does that mean that we're invited?
invited.
back?
That's an invite.
We're jumping the gun, huh? We're jumping the
No,
gun.
remind Nigel not to invite them back again.
Fair
Can I talk talk about
fair
it
enough.
after the show.
No, we're gonna talk about during the show. We need to keep it. Man, you have the most fullest glass here. How have you managed this?
So I have to wait because it might make me go to the restroom frequently. So
Okay. All right, cool.
I wanted to wait it out and talk to you guys
You got a week later.
uninterrupted. Oh,
I mean, the show's
oh yeah.
Break the seal, break the life. Okay,
it's like
got
an
you.
hour.
How many bottles do you own?
Consistently, I own probably 10.
Okay.
Okay.
But now that I recently just bought like 4 brand new bottles today.
So now you're like
So-
14.
Yeah, 14. Now, I'm a person that indulges in like anything I do.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to continue to buy because I have to embrace the art that I'm trying to be a part of.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to have, by the end of this year, I'll probably have like 25 fragrances.
That's crazy. You know,
It's
it's,
not crazy.
almost December 1st.
Okay, you're speaking. That must be your late ass friend.
Ah!
Okay. Come on, she gonna be here 15 minutes late.
Yeah, yeah.
Never showed up.
Yeah.
It's like for me, like even like for shoes, like going up in our early days. All of us are in our 30s. I'm assuming 30s, possibly whatever.
Definitely 40s.
No, I never
Yeah,
knew.
I know.
All right. So me, I never wore Jordans. In the last 8-9 months,
Mm-hmm.
I probably bought 30 pairs of shoes.
Shit.
Just because I indulge, I have an addictive
Yeah,
personality.
you get into something, you're like,
I
I
dive in.
am.
I have to commit to it.
Wow, okay.
So now I'm diving in. And
Yeah.
this is a perfect thing for me to commit to.
So you never asked, because you did ask all of us, like, what got you into fragrances. So, like, what got you into fragrances? Because you never. I know he's been on the show before,
Yeah,
but like.
I mean, because that was something that was already discussed.
but what if you have to treat every show like it's a new show?
Okay, so we got.
Tell me
I'll give you
more.
some- I'll give you, if I had to give something new, what
Yeah.
got me into fragrances? I think I had first came to the army. This is about 20 years ago.
Okay.
I met this girl from. I was in Augusta, Georgia.
It's always a girl.
Yes, got to, yes. She was from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Say less.
Boricua.
Look.
Boricua.
It's probably was my soulmate, but I was so superficial with the time frame because I was the man.
We all been there. You gotta
No.
grow up
Was
and
she
mature.
not pretty?
No, she was pretty. I was a man of the people. That's my problem.
Oh, so
You know
that's
what I'm
not superficial. You were just a dog.
No, but
No,
you
no,
always.
no, no,
you,
no.
that
I
means
was
you-
no,
you-
I was
that means
not a
you think
dog.
somebody looks better though.
No, I was not a dog. I was like she had one imperfection, and that was my problem.
What was the imperfection? Now you have to tell us.
Her one, so she was from beautiful from head to toe. Everything I
He
liked
emphasized
about
toe
her,
because she was missing a toe.
No, she was.
Oh, really?
No,
she had
I'm
a
messing with you.
she had a random.
It was her teeth?
I'm very big on teeth.
Okay.
Teeth structure was amazing, but she had a chipped tooth, and I just couldn't get over it.
I've had that before, so I get it.
Yeah, that
I
chip-
understand
that chip
with
too,
guys.
'cause
And you cut somebody off.
You stopped
But
talking to the guy?
Cause
I couldn't get past it. I was distracted.
I got
look,
you.
because I'm saying,
Yeah.
but when someone sees me in the picture and you smiling and I'm smiling,
And your
It
teeth
was
are
a
like,
chipped
my
tooth
teeth
that
are
had a
straight.
stain on
everybody's gonna focus
So-
on that chipped tooth, not us looking good as a unit.
Focus on that.
Now
You
here's the
would
thing.
focus on
There's
that,
some
too.
people that care and some people that like don't.
No.
You know what I care about?
What?
Can she cook? Does she make me happy?
You've told me that before.
Not.
Her teeth.
No. That's
No,
important. That's
no,
important.
that's very
Yeah.
important.
That's important, right?
No, teeth riches is
but
very
you know what?
important. Any man
It's
touches a
hygiene,
lot.
You can
or,
fix
like,
teeth.
That is
No,
true.
hard-
You can
These
fix
are things
teeth.
that he
You
could have
can't-
fixed.
You can't fix a negative outlook,
Hold
a
on.
bad
That's true.
personality.
He's 20 years
age
old,
did you
though.
realize you could fix teeth? Because at 17, 18, I did not think about you could fix teeth.
Yeah.
At 13, when I
There-
had braces,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
realized you
that's
could
true.
fix
I
I'm
had
sorry, for a
braces.
person
Did you
that-
have braces?
I have perfect teeth structure.
Your
Let me
teeth are this naturally
My
straight
teeth
like
are naturally
this?
straight. So
Wow.
I've always,
Wow,
I go to
you're pretty lucky.
I go to
Lying. He wore a mask when I met him.
Don't let him lie. Don't let him lie. I'm telling you right now.
He used to have to hold the
you
antenna
go.
when we changed
Yeah.
the station and his sister.
Don't let this.
Hey,
Look,
shout out to Vicky and her red Escort.
Is that your
no,
sister?
don't
Yeah,
let this
that's
man lie
his
to you.
sister.
I would go to a dentist's office for years, and they was like, "Look, you have an immaculate smile.
Some people
Your
are
teeth
like
structure is
that.
amazing. How did you wear braces?" I said, "No, I just God's gift to man.
Yeah.
like every way to word. I'm like, I'm right here. Teeth.
So, and
it's
that's
perfect.
what attracted you. So this girl, so
She
basically she was
beautiful.
perfect.
It was beautiful, and it also was sin and lust combined.
Yeah.
I thought about it. If you have a gift or you're blessed with something, you don't understand the struggles people have with
No,
it.
I did not.
Because you never had to
I
struggle
never
through
had
that.
to struggle with the teeth structure.
Yeah.
Right. So
Doesn't.
that you would think is like effortless. You're like, oh, that should just be perfect. But for somebody that didn't have any at the bottom, but finally got some,
First of all-
they would probably look at someone and was like, oh, just a chip too. not a big deal.
Yeah.
I saw that chip and I was like, that's a chink
It
in the
was
fucking
one of
armor.
the front
And I felt like I had to justify why am I with this person? No, I don't want to have to justify.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that was me at 17, 18, going to the military.
Yeah.
Probably should have been with for the rest of my life. But
Was there a story behind her chip?
He didn't even try to figure it out.
This
Okay.
is the same girl that took an Article 15 for me and lost money and rank. And I didn't give a fuck at that age. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if y'all know you're new, it's one of those things where you like looking back at it like I shouldn't have been that superficial. And like nowadays, like okay, shit, that's fixable. Look, let's go to the little surgeon.
Have we seen Cardi B? She got her teeth fixed.
I mean,
and they look great.
I mean, they do look great. I mean, she found her a rapper, her goal, and she rapped about it and said what she's gonna do, and she did it.
Yeah,
Could you? So since you're superficial, could you mess with someone that doesn't wear fragrances?
Or
I couldn't smell.
You think it's too long? You think it's too long?
I'm gonna say right now, I could not mess with someone that I could not deal with smelling around.
Okay.
Because that scent, I have to be naturally attracted to you, and your smell matters at that point.
A person's smell matters to me.
does.
Like if I want to be around you, I want to be like, what you got on? Like I want
versus
that.
like
I want
no,
to
like a natural kind of you don't smell.
as opposed to I just smell hair. Hair and clothes.
Oh,
and
that
I'm like,
hairspray, that hairspray
I'm like,
smells horrible.
hairspray.
This doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because it's very oily or it's coconut. It depends on what you choose.
Scent matters to you?
It does matter
Okay.
a lot to me.
Scent matters to you? I feel like it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, I don't think that I think when we go out, it's nice to like smell good, or if you want to put like cologne on, but it's not like, oh my God, if you don't wear, because I don't wear cologne ever. I mean, I don't wear perfume every day. Like, if I'm going out,
I wear
I'll
every
spray.
day.
But what if you're just around the house?
I still spray.
Really?
I still
It's
spray.
almost like a waste of spray.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Because I want to smell
Do you have a
good.
routine? Do you have a routine in life?
And what if
Yeah, I mean, I put lotion on, but like
But, okay. Let's say there. You put a lotion on. What lotion do you put on?
right now, Lubriderm.
Okay, Lubriderm. What does it smell like to you? Is it a particular smell with
It
Lubriderm?
doesn't. I
smells
don't
like
think it
old
really
ladies.
has.
No,
let's say I somebody comes and knocks on the door. It's a post woman,
Okay.
UPS woman, whoever,
Sure.
Amazon Prime, whoever,
I'm gonna
Okay.
smell cardboard.
and she's gorgeous.
I still smell cardboard.
Instant connection.
Yeah.
I want to be ready at all times. I don't know when. So just sitting in the house sometimes isn't even enough reason to not spray.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, just not my thing. I spray it when I'm going somewhere. Like if I'm going to work, if I'm going, I think when I'm about to be around people, I will spray, but I won't do it like just being in the house. It seems like a waste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I could see lotion. Like I would do lotion when I work
but
from
lotion
home.
has a
that has
fragrance.
a
You
scent.
keep
No,
escaping
the
that.
scented lotion.
But you still escape. Any lotion has a scent.
It
No
does,
matter how
yeah.
much you say it.
I'm going to have to go home and see like what Lubriderm smells like because I just don't smell it. But also I feel like
it smells
when
like diapers.
you think so?
No, I'm joking. I'm giving you a hard time.
Oh,
I've never
also,
worn Lubriderm. I don't know
it's such a
anybody that
good-
wears it.
It's a very good lotion.
Yeah, it's good for your skin. I'll give you that one,
that's
yes.
why like if you touch my skin, it's very soft.
I thought it was from.
It is really soft.
I thought it was
right?
from the turkey trot.
I mean that too. Just getting all the sweat glands. No, I feel like where was I going? I was going somewhere with my story about scents, but now it's gone in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Being attracted to guys
feel?
with scents or not.
No, that
I guess
wasn't
that
it.
have a
What
scent.
is your significant other wear?
I don't know. He has like a bunch. He's more into scents than I am.
So let me get this
We
straight.
actually went somewhere. It's this it's like
a
this
tree?
star almost kind of. I don't know.
He wears a fragrance that's
and
almost
Tom
like a star.
Ford, a few Tom Ford ones. They like.
I don't think
flip
your
on.
hand gestures are matching what you're describing.
No, it's like a
This
bottle.
gave me pine tree.
She was like,
That one's
she was like, it's
different.
a star. Then she was like, it's Tom
Oh.
Ford.
Did she put it in her mouth?
I didn't.
I'm hungry.
No.
Thanksgiving
But
was.
you did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Right,
Because
okay.
the Tom Ford one is like just a simple bottle like this, but it's just it comes off. This is more funky, where it's like you just spray it. And I was just trying to, but the other one, I was with him when he got it. It was we were in Saks, but it kind of looks like almost like a tree. It smells really good.
I think you're talking about Carolina Herrera probably, where it's like a lightning bolt. I can't imagine a tree. But
Okay.
but maybe there is.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then
we'll
like
look
a
it up.
bunch of Tom Fords.
Okay.
But like more into it than
But you don't know
me.
what his favorite fragrance is.
No.
You should ask discreetly because that's a good holiday gift to give somebody.
Or it's just good to know.
Yeah.
These type of things about your significant other. You
Yeah,
know?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gift giving at its best. This girl.
Do you buy fragrances for other people?
I do.
I think that's a hard.
People you're dating as well?
I have.
Okay. I think it is difficult because
I think it's hard. I would never want to. Unless you tell me what.
How do you know? How do you know what to buy them?
I observe what they have in their house. Honestly.
Look at you.
How
And
do
then
you?
I would just kinda go try out
So when you
what's-
observe, how do you go observe? Because you can be a creeper at the same time.
Not a creeper. Like if they have it on their dresser, I don't mind going up and
First
kind
of
of
all,
smelling it. And
Did you go?
what?
When you go up and walk up and look at their fragrances,
I don't just go
Did you-
uninvited up to people's
I mean,
fragrances.
nah,
because
because if I'm sleeping, you get up and walk around my house.
She's like,
That is you creeping at that
The
point.
first time you come over, it's an inspection, and you could see fragrances. Isn't that the whole point? I thought. Like,
If
is
you
that not what
don't call it like an inspection.
She puts her gloves on and she walks through your house and it's like
You're just
You're like
visiting.
observing, and it's like
No,
It's
no,
just your
you said
visiting.
inspection.
Yeah,
What are you? So
You're going
what
to
are you
the
expecting
closet.
in someone's house?
It's like cleanliness, obviously,
Yes.
like organization, and then if they have their perfume or colognes.
So if a man walks in your house
Organized.
and inspects your house, you gonna feel what? How you gonna feel someone inspects your house?
I mean, if they're most likely inspecting it, so you always have to
If
clean
I
up.
got up in
before
the
I
you-
middle,
don't inspect
no,
anything.
if I got up in the
okay.
middle of the night and watch, like you're laying in the bed and I get up and I just like looking at your.
Okay,
your
well, so
thing.
I don't think it's that. I think she literally
No.
is probably like when she comes in, she's walking through.
Yeah, or if they give you a tour.
You're doing a mental survey.
Direct.
But if you're doing
Not
a
mental,
tour,
she's
like-
probably walking around with you like, I need a
Yes,
tour of the
I'm not
house.
going by myself.
So guide us through this tour. Guide us through this experience. So, okay, boom. We're going on a date. Boom, you come back to the house. Okay, first thing you walk in the front door, what's your first indication when you walk into the man's house?
When I first see it, is it clean? So I'll say, oh, it's very clean. It's nice. It's organized.
What does it smell like?
What does it smell like in terms of cleanliness? Yes. And then I wait for them to probably give me a tour if they're comfortable.
I feel like,
And
would you wait? I feel like you ask, knowing
I
you.
might do
Yeah.
that. And then, I like interior design.
Mhm.
So I like looking at that too.
Yep.
And then I guess if I actually do get to see their room at some point, then usually I
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
look at
if they're
organization.
inviting you to the house, you're definitely going to be able to see the room.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "Oh yeah."
She
Okay.
said, I'm not coming to
Yeah,
the
I ain't
house.
coming back. I'm
not-
coming back to
No, not
Nah, you're not coming to be an angel. I'm coming to be a sinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay.
She was like, "Tamara, that's a dumbass question." Of course, I'm going up to his room.
No, it's not.
She seemed like she wasn't. I was like,
No,
I feel like
She-
If
she-
they
she-
feel
she's
comfortable,
playing-
I don't
she's
force
playing-
my way anywhere.
No,
She's
no,
playing-
no.
like,
Clearly,
wait,
no.
I don't see that. I
For
see
a
you
man,
grabbing.
we're never going to force anyone.
She's grabbing his hand and taking him upstairs. Like we're going upstairs.
Thank you.
your house is clean and organized.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like it.
now you can go to the next level. You were at level 1, now you're at level 2.
At level 2 could mess things up, though. I
Nah,
feel like
but
if you
when you
walk
t-
into his bedroom and it's not clean, because
Or
people can keep their living rooms. I had a roommate. Our living room always clean. You walked into her bedroom, it was a nightmare. It was like everything blew up in there. So,
But I would rather it be that way than the main spaces you're sharing be
True.
all dirty and the room
but
is
when
clean.
he tried to
But
take her up
before
to
a
his
person
room,
comes over, I think you should clean everything.
Oh, absolutely.
That is true.
Especially the bathroom.
Absolutely.
The bathroom is that
bathroom
thing.
is very
Key.
important. Yeah,
Well,
We have gone.
I don't know how we got here.
We have gone amazingly around and
this
everything.
Oh, no, but
Nigel
okay.
is talking about being on the show 4 times, and every time, actually the last 2 especially,
No,
Yeah.
the train has gotten derailed.
Really?
The train gets derailed.
You know what? I feel like there's certain people that probably can derail him. I feel like we were pretty good at derailing him.
derailing me? Oh.
Yeah, because I asked you, I was like, I still don't know. You talked about the girl, but like, was she the catalyst? Like, was she just like, ooh, I like smelly things?
No. Oh,
Didn't finish that story.
No, okay. So
because we
for-
derailed
No, the
and
real
went
talk
to
so,
teeth.
really, so that was just a story I wanted to say. That's all it was.
Oh,
no,
that didn't have anything to do with how you got.
No.
I thought it was.
None of his stories have a point.
That's totally
You
fine.
got
No. I'll give you the reason why I got it.
Okay.
Hold on, did she wear fragrances at least? Can we at least tie that into the show?
Look, hey,
No.
shit, man, it was Puerto Rican. I don't know whether it smelled like anything, but it's
She was
just
just beautiful
it was-
besides the two.
Is that a scent though? Like, what?
shit. I don't know, but it worked for me that
Yeah.
day. Nah, so fragrances for me have really been as I've grown up from my adolescence to now. I found the more people that I've been more attracted to were certain perfumes, certain things, and also the subtle smells. Subtle smells will turn me on more. So when I'm like in a club or I'm involved in somebody or just dealing with anybody in period, it gives me an indication of how their personality might be.
Okay.
Really? A scent?
A scent. If someone's overbearing, chances are their personality is also going to match the scent they choose to pick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Absolutely.
if you're loud and obnoxious or something that just like all about yourself, the shit that you put on is gonna be loud.
Yeah.
Versus if you're a subtle person and you just like to be calm and everything, and you just let the thing.
Because you don't want a lot of attention on you. You're like, I would play the back role. I can walk in and just breeze by people. But somebody that wears a powerhouse of a fragrance.
Yeah.
They want the attention.
But you know why you're asking these questions? Because if y'all would have watched some of the earlier podcasts, y'all would have learned this about me. Because I've spoken on it like twice.
Or about me.
Both.
I know.
And
I didn't even go to you like,
much.
how'd you get into it?
I know. That's, and I feel a little bothered by that.
But here's the thing. I think that you do have to give a little bit
Context.
of every
little
episode.
bit of grace.
A little bit, yeah, because it could be somebody tuning in just to episode 16. They didn't tune into one. They shouldn't get shunned for that. They still want to know.
We're not shunning
Who
you for
you-
that. We're just asking you to be prepared.
Yeah, is that what that is?
No. Actually, so my response to that would be that you say give grace to somebody that comes in on each episode, right? But what if you've watched it from the beginning? You're hearing the same spiel every episode, right?
Yeah.
So somebody at some point has to go back to the beginning to see how a lot of these things started off. But to your point, I don't mind having these questions asked or addressed when we talk about it. Me personally, I was in high school and a friend of mine was wearing CK1, and that kind of just triggered me. Like I was like,
I remember CK.
you could like move people with that fragrance back then. That and a combination of going out with Johnny, my cousin. He would always have Jean Paul Gaultier Lamel and Versace blue jeans. Those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had those two bottles, and so when we would go out, whatever one he wore, he let me wear the other one.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
own any, couldn't afford any fragrances.
Yeah.
So whatever one he wore, I got to wear the other one. So I just always associated smelling good to us going out on a hunt
Yeah, cool.
and times that we spent together or whatever. So
I love
that's why like fragrances is important to me, because I always have a memory
Yeah.
behind these fragrances that I wear.
Now, how many do you own?
Over 100
Whoa, where do you keep them?
in my locked safe box with a
Noted.
gun and a pit bull
Got
guarding
it.
them.
Okay, got it. I did hear the dog.
Yeah.
I have a question for
loud.
you though.
Yes.
So I guess since you're so passionate about fragrances, are you have you ever tried to like kind of create your own?
Yes.
You may have talked about it.
Yes. Like bullshitting. Like I'll take 2 fragrances and spray them in a bottle.
See what it.
So we ended up going to Nordstrom's at I think it was Pentagon City, me and Chip, and we were just going through, just messing around, and he was like, "Let's go stop by the fragrance counter or whatever." And so while we were doing it, this is a side note to the story. I see somebody that owes me money. We're going up the escalator, and
There's
I'm
no
like,
money, man.
and I'm like, there he goes. And so so Chip was like, let's get him. And so when we came back down, he's gone. He's gone. And I'm like, am I tripping or what? So anyway, when we went back down, we ended up right at the Tom Ford counter.
Okay.
And shout out to Janet. Yeah, hope you come on the show soon. So anyway, we were talking to her.
Counter lady.
And she was telling us about the different Tom Fords, whatever. And I have some. But she was like, here's some samples. They're empty vials. Spray what you want in there, whatever. And so that's when I really just started mixing things. And I was like, hey, I think I'd be great at this. And so I put together this combination. And I've let like 8 people smell it.
Okay.
And they all are like, wow, what is this? It's
Okay.
amazing. So I really can't take credit for that, to answer your question. I think Tom Ford did, but I don't think he put this together the way that I put it.
But would you ever go to like France, for example? Because they do have tours that you can take where you can design your own fragrance?
Yes. So the thing that I'm working on now is like an event probably next month where some of us, like my real ones, we're all going to get together and make fragrances and have different samples and stuff
Is
together.
it just cologne, or are you going to make perfumes also?
It's perfumes.
Because I would really like to be invited to that.
She won't be. So
I've always wanted to make one. I've always wanted to make one.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
No, I mean, seriously.
Because I've
All
made
jokes aside.
candles, so that's why I'm like, I do find that stuff interesting.
All jokes aside, I will keep you aware of me putting this together. Absolutely. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
I'm blown away. Blown away.
Like in a good way?
This has been
no.
interesting.
Let's not go that far. I was just gonna say shout out to Blake High School. Shout out to
T.C. Williams High School. Yay.
Home of the Titans.
Yeah, remember the Titans, baby.
Okay, yeah, you weren't there when that happened, but
I wasn't.
this has been a very interesting experience. I would say.
Yeah, I think you guys should have us back
This
on.
is the Tamara and Keshia experiment, and guess what?
It was a good experiment.
It was a C minus. It was a C minus.
Okay.
It was a C minus.
Oh, I don't even understand what we could have done better. Besides the whole preparing thing.
Hey, look, besides the most important
We're
thing.
really good at winging things, though. I think we did a really good job winging. I'm able to talk about the colognes. I was interested in what you guys, your stories.
A previous person came on, and they didn't bring a fragrance.
Okay, that's like
and she said, "I'm good at flying a plane and building it at the same time."
Okay.
And this is
That's different than what I said. That's different than what I said. I said, like, I bought a fragrance. I was able to tell a story about it. I was able to listen to all of your stories, ask questions. That was good.
You know,
great.
When you first walked in here, you was like, I can only say about 5 minutes, and I don't know where I'm going with this. And what did I tell you? I said, hey, don't worry about it. We will guide you through this process, and you will feel natural at the end of the podcast.
How do you think I did?
You let
better
it flow.
than a C minus, right?
I feel like you did better than you thought you would.
Yeah, I mean, I like to talk too.
I mean,
who knew? Who knew?
I know.
Who knew?
I know.
The randomness of you.
Who knew?
It's a problem. It's a problem.
like I can almost envision, like, you would be great to come on Nigel's podcast.
I told her. I said, look. I was like,
hey, look.
I can go all kind. Yeah, got it. Yeah. I love talking.
And you love derailing the train. Yeah.
And I go, all over the place.
You got any final words? I like that shirt. It looks like something I have.
Oh, thank you. We twinsies.
Flannels is back. Flannels back in.
They never were out.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I know. Here's the thing. I feel like it's smart to just keep clothes. It could be like that I'm a hoarder, but like things aren't.
You totally are.
But things aren't going out of style. Like the '90s is back, and I'm like, fuck. I was in the '90s.
You were so in the '90s.
I hope to see you with your
90s.
cross colors on soon.
Not cross, but like wide leg
I don't think
jeans.
that's
Are we
gonna
wearing
come
that
back.
again?
Yeah, they are.
Women are wearing them.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
I
that.
But they are
No.
back in though.
I don't give a fuck what they are. They're
here's the
never
thing.
going to be back in with me.
No,
Never.
I think that guys are going to go back. I appreciate
Go
the
back to
more
where?
fitted.
I'm not wearing.
Go back to
I'm
what,
not wearing a
the
jumper.
70s? Soul Train?
No, the
Bell bottoms?
baggy jeans.
Okay, no, I'm never wearing baggy.
But
I
think
hope.
you're,
We'll
but
see
you
you in
also
like
live
5
in the DMV.
years.
No,
but
doesn't
if
matter.
if you were in Philly, it would be a different
So
style.
first of all, I left DMV when I was 17.
Yeah.
And I went to Washington State and I went to North Carolina. So half this 20 years, I missed this whole fucking area.
Yeah. Welcome
So-
back.
You went to Washington State, like Seattle, Washington?
Yes, I loved it.
Their style
Loved
is...
it.
I loved
We
it.
never talked
They're
about it,
very
but
casual.
now I'm. Oh, you know what? Final words. You got you got anything?
I just wanted to say thank you for inviting me on this podcast. I think it's a really interesting topic.
You're welcome.
And it's refreshing to see someone who's like passionate about fragrances and educating individuals about it. Because I think a lot of people can kind of look at this as a guide when they're kind of going out to say, okay, here's one that I actually am seeing on this podcast I never would have thought about. Going and stopping by a counter and smelling and thinking like, is this something that I could like kind of like live with and people around me would enjoy? I think there's value, of course, especially with you being a minority that's talking about this topic. Yes. You are a minority and sharing the knowledge. So I just encourage you to continue on and continue inviting awesome co-hosts and other guests as
Thank
we
you.
move forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was very nice of you to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said. That was a really hard fucking follow-up. I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing.
You
There's
had
nothing
all
I
the
can
time
say.
to think while she
Dude,
was talking.
she was saying so much. I was like, that's a good point. That was a great point.
Part.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for like actually, listening to me a couple days ago. Invite myself. This was, and I didn't know that I could talk so much about perfumes and colognes and all that stuff.
I knew.
It is, no, but here's the thing. It is an interesting topic. I think that it's a very unique topic. And like Keshia said, I think it is educational. Because it made me think about stuff that I normally don't think about. Like, I just buy because I'm like, oh, it smells good.
Like which fragrance your man wears?
Yeah, I'm gonna do better and ask.
I
know it's time
you know
for
what? I think you would change his life if you were like, hey, babe, what's your favorite?
No,
fragrance?
I bought him the one from Saks. I just don't know what it was called. It's just like hey. We were out and he was gonna buy it and I was like, I got this.
Oh, so he chose it and you paid for it.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
That's
thing.
not
That's
the
a
same.
really nice.
No, it's not the same.
How am I?
I'm not saying
buying
it's
a
not.
fragrance for somebody is hard. So you have to know.
No. Number one, let's go back because we were supposed to be on last words, but I got to chime in on this.
Yeah.
That's not buying somebody a fragrance. You paid for it, but you didn't actually.
I
go
helped
out
him
and choose
smell.
it.
I helped him smell. I was
you
like,
didn't.
This smells good.
No, you
smells
didn't.
good.
Stop. He already had an idea when he
He
walked
already
in.
had
Sure.
an idea.
No.
Because even
Stop
if you
saying
said it
sure.
smelled good and he thought it stinks, he's not buying
Guys,
it.
if a woman is like, you guys are out and there's a bag or a pair of shoes, and she's like, I like this, and they buy it,
Stop
I
comparing.
am happy whether you surprise me with it or not.
I'm telling you right now. Stop comparing your ideas to yourself. We will guide you to what we want.
Yeah.
You might not know we're manipulating you to get to what we want.
I need straight talk.
No,
Guess
y'all
I'm
don't.
kinda like a
no,
guy.
you don't.
You
That's
talking
why
about
guys-
straight talk like that wireless program?
No.
we will not guide you to. We will guide you to what we want.
Yeah.
But we will. When y'all walk into a store, you like a particular bag. You might have seen this bag probably twice and everything.
Yeah.
It's already been programmed in my. I like this bag.
Mm-hmm.
So now when you walk into the store, you're gonna guide the man that you come with. Like, hey, I particularly like this particular style, and naturally you're gonna navigate to the one that you particularly want.
Sure.
And then you're gonna grab it. Once you grab it, now I've already indicated to you that I want this bag right here. So now this me as a man, she wants this. You know what? I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna pay for this, even though she won't buy her herself. I know she has it. Let me just do it. So
That's what I did.
Okay.
That's sweet.
Okay.
That's nice.
No.
That's not the same as you going in a store and saying, I know this about him.
Right.
I'm going to buy it.
Fragrances are hard.
No, it's not.
Listen, I'm having a white elephant party. I do it
When?
every year. It's just for girls.
Okay, well.
But it's like a gift.
I don't know why she brought it up, but anyway.
No. So
we didn't know how. I thought it was an invite.
No. It's a gift exchange, right?
Okay.
But I would never try to buy a perfume and hope that, because it's like a white elephant, it's like a Secret Santa kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. Just because I like this doesn't mean Keshia's gonna like it. And so then it's like someone's stuck with a gift that they don't like. I think it's hard to pick.
I will agree with this, and the reason why I agree with this because I've been a part of a white elephant thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my random stories because I always have one. So.
Sorry to derail.
Oh no! It works. It works.
Go ahead.
So, this is about like 2-3 years ago. I think it did one. Names got picked out the hat. I didn't know who had me, and I didn't know who I had.
Yeah.
The person that had me, I just so happily have slept with.
Oh.
And everything.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So she knew you well then.
Man.
This sounds like more than a white elephant party. This
I mean,
sounds like a white pajama party.
It was a white elephant party in a sense. The Secret Santa, white elephant and Secret Santa means the same fucking thing.
It's kind of the same.
Same thing.
Except white elephant isn't secret. But
Yes.
I didn't know if
but
you guys
the
knew
person
what white elephant was.
bought a certain fragrance
Okay.
that would smell nice on me.
Yeah.
That I would have never bought myself.
Okay.
She bought it, and I was like,
Did you like it?
yes.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like the only reason why this person knew this.
It's because she knew you.
Because she spent the night
More
over your
ways
house.
than one.
I mean,
She inspected it.
I don't know.
Way to circle back on that.
Yeah, hormones and endorphins kicked
Yeah.
in, and like this was the one to buy.
Now, was this before you were really into colognes?
No,
'Cause
I've always been
Okay.
into them.
Got
It
it.
was just like this is the first time a woman has bought me something
Yeah.
that I actually had slept with,
Yeah.
and it worked.
I mean, that's hard. That's hard,
It-
especially if you're really into it. Like, I would be intimidated to try, if we were dating, to try to buy you a cologne.
It's
and
intimidating,
like
though. Can you
because
understand
you are
that?
so much more knowledgeable about it, and like you got your preferences.
So, I personally wouldn't just go out and buy somebody a fragrance, but I experimented a week or two ago. I bought my sister something, and I bought somebody else something.
Ooh,
and,
somebody else.
My sister, I was like, you think I'm picky? She's picky. I don't like this. I don't like that. So anyway, I got it, and I was like, tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Oh, great. Okay.
And I'm like, I've been studying you long enough. Just like I've been studying Nigel, and I feel like I got a profile on you.
Now that you know the types of stuff that he's like talking about and bringing, that makes sense.
I'm around you all 2 more times. I've probably figured out what you would like and wouldn't like.
Citrus,
what
but we
like.
think it's flowery.
Apparently, like I totally.
First of all, like for you, I would totally pick something that has wine in it. You know, like I'd pick a fragrance that had like a wine smell to it.
Okay. I don't know if I want to smell like the alcohol I consume.
Sure you would.
No, because I mean I drink enough of it that it comes out of my pores.
That's my point. That's my point. The other fragrance. Anyway, whatever. I don't want to talk about that.
No.
I don't want to talk about that. So anyway,
Did the person
I
like
wanted to
it?
hear
Or
about the other one,
Did
'cause
the
it's
person like it or not? I mean, because it's.
I would like names to be dropped.
they never came and got it. So anyway, let's
Can we smell it? Can we smell it? We might like it.
Let's
We are at the end.
yeah, we're
Those are my
going to
final
go ahead and
words.
wrap this up because you know what the crazy thing is? Tamara said we was only going to do about 5 minutes, and I feel like this is the longest
I can't
recorded
tell
episode.
if we did an
on-
hour. Has it been over an hour?
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
know
sure.
what?
What time did we?
We're
almost 8:30.
we're just
Wait, hold on. Wait till it comes out and let us know if you watch it.
Okay, no, I will definitely watch this one. I'll watch something. I'm in it.
Okay, we don't worry about it. We have another podcast on Tuesday. I'm gonna go back and see if we can look at the views who
on
viewed it.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll view this.
No, I need something to listen to when I go home.
Okay. So here we
I
go.
need something amazing.
On
Are
that
we gonna
note-
pray or
on that-
something? Like, what are you doing?
No. Wow.
I don't know. He kind of started.
We're gonna do the clap, right?
No, we're just gonna say peace and end the show.
Okay.